Hi guys, this video is all about how you can improve on your productivity levels and how you can be as efficient and effective as possible. So the first thing to do is to obviously get up at a sensible time. I'm not saying get up at 5 AM, 6 AM, just make sure you're not rolling around in bed till 10 or 11. So for me, 8 o'clock is a sensible time. Make sure you get plenty of sleep the night before, set your alarm and don't keep pressing snooze. Just get up when it goes off and make sure you've eaten a healthy breakfast, drunk a glass of water, if not two, maybe had a nice green tea, something nice and light. Now you're going to settle yourself down to work, and the essential thing here is that you are in a very clean, non-cluttered workspace, and it needs to be somewhere sensible. And I don't mean like in bed, because I stupidly, when I used to revise, used to try and sometimes revise in bed because I was that lazy, and obviously I would fall asleep within about a minute. So if you have insomnia and you struggle with sleeping, I really recommend that you take your revision to bed because you'll be asleep in half a minute. But as it is, when it's the morning and you need to be getting work done, make sure you are doing it at a suitable workspace where it's not noisy, where there aren't lots of other people. That could be in your bedroom, could be in the spare room, the office, the dining room, but don't be doing it in the lounge where there's lots of people milling around. The second thing to do with how you're actually going to set yourself up is, I know it's really tempting to stay in your pyjamas all day because you might not be thinking about going out, but that's not conducive to a work frame of mind. You'd be better off putting on some comfortable slouchy clothes, maybe some leggings, some shorts, whatever feels comfortable, but do try and change out of your pyjamas and do try and get showered in the morning because that will also help wake you up. So when it comes to setting up the workspace, like I said, keep it uncluttered. You might you'll want to have a glass of water because it's really important that you stay hydrated. Make sure you've got all the correct equipment you need. So if you're planning on doing a maths revision session, make sure you've got your calculator, your protractor, your ruler, a sharp pencil. There's nothing more annoying than when you're in the middle of it going off and having to hunt for these things, because that just makes you angry and it kind of gets in the way of your work. The other thing here is obviously distractions. So obviously you need to be in a nice quiet room, obviously one where there's lots of light if possible, because you don't want to be like squinting away looking at your work. But the thing here is you've got to put your phone away. There is no way you can even think of doing any successful revision if you're half distracted by Snapchat or Instagram or whatever. So you need to make sure your phone is put away when you decide to work. You can't be checking your notifications. It needs to be on silent. Any other distractions, they need to be put away as well. And you're going to decide the frame of time you're going to be working for. So I think 45 minutes is a good amount of time. You can't work for much longer than that because you're going to lose concentration. So set yourself a target, 45 minutes of hard work, no distractions, maybe set a timer so you know when those 45 minutes are up, and then occupy the rest of those 15 minutes with a nice break. That could be checking your phone, could be going outside just to get some fresh air, it could be giving a cat a stroke, because actually stroking animals is supposed to really relax you. Oh, you're back, are you? You're meowing and then you come straight back. Not in a good mood today, are you? So yeah, use those 15 minutes in order to just have a break, and you've deserved it because you know you've worked really hard for 45 minutes. And then continue with your revision timetable as you've planned it. There's no hard and fast rule. Check out my revision tips video if you actually want a bit more guidance, but this isn't what this video is about. Then around lunchtime, make sure you've prepared yourself a nice healthy lunch. Try not to go in too much for fizzy drinks, because all they'll do is they'll give you an energy spike and then you'll crash, and that's going to be hard to work with. Drink lots of water, like I said, stay nice and hydrated. Try and get some fruit and nuts and seeds down you, because that will help as well. So when you've finished your working day, and because you've worked really hard, you've been really productive, then you can go and chill, you can go out, see your friends, go to the cinema, whatever it is you want to do, but you can do it in the knowledge that you don't need to feel guilty because you've worked really hard. Then you're going to make sure you go to sleep at a reasonable time. People who pull all-nighters, this is a really unhealthy habit to get into. There can be nothing good that comes from staying up till 3 or 4 AM working. This is when your body is telling you you should be asleep. And there is actually science behind this, and it's called circadian rhythms. And what it means is that all our bodies work to a 24-hour clock. And they actually found that people who were kept in the dark and had no external light or influences actually kept to a 24-hour cycle where they slept for 8 hours and they're awake for the other 16 hours. So that's your body's way of telling you that you should be asleep at night time, you should be awake during the daytime, and their bodies actually meant that they fell asleep at night time, even though they had no clue when day and night was. I hope you found that really helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll be back soon with another video. Don't forget to sub. Bye. Hello, baby. Are you saying good luck? Say good luck. Hope your revision's going well.